Imagine a young man named Aiden, someone much like any of us. He's ambitious. He dreams of success, yet he finds himself constantly held back by self-doubt and frustration. No matter how hard he tries, each effort seems to end in failure. Over time, Aiden begins to feel weighed down by the disappointment, wondering if he's doing something wrong, if he's missing some essential truth about success. Aiden reaches a breaking point one day, feeling lost and defeated. He knows he needs guidance, something beyond the usual advice of try harder or be patient. So, with a hopeful heart, he sets out to find answers and hears of a wise monk who lives nearby. Aiden approaches a monastery, his steps uncertain but filled with hope. As he reaches a quiet courtyard, he sees the monk, an elderly man with a calm, gentle smile and eyes that seem to hold the wisdom of countless lifetimes. Aiden bows respectfully, and with a hesitant voice he says, "Master, I'm lost. I've tried everything I know to succeed, yet all I find is failure and frustration. Please, help me understand what I'm doing wrong." The monk listens patiently, nodding as Aiden pours out his heart. After a thoughtful pause, the monk speaks in a gentle tone. "There is a task I ask of you," he says, "but it may seem unusual. Before I offer you answers, I want you to follow me." Intrigued but uncertain, Aiden follows the monk outside the monastery and into a nearby forest, where they walk in silence. After some time, the monk stops near a tranquil river. He turns to Aiden and gestures to the flowing water. "Observe the river carefully," the monk instructs, "and watch it without distraction. Stay here for a while, and when you're ready, tell me what you see." The monk leaves Aiden by the river, adding to Aiden's curiosity. Aiden wonders what lesson could lie in a simple river. But he decides to trust the monk and begins to watch, letting the gentle sound of the water calm his restless thoughts. This setup builds suspense and curiosity as Aiden embarks on a task that seems unrelated to his quest for success, creating anticipation for the upcoming metaphor. Aiden spends a while by the river, observing the water flowing steadily over rocks and around obstacles. He notices how sometimes it moves gently and other times it rushes forcefully, but it never stops. The river simply flows, regardless of what lies in its path. Soon, the monk returns, standing quietly beside Aiden. "What did you see?" the monk asks softly. Aiden thinks carefully and responds, "I saw the water flowing over rocks, around fallen branches, and through narrow spaces. It kept moving, even though the path wasn't always clear or easy." The monk nods, his face peaceful. "The river," he begins, "is like the path to success. Many obstacles may come, just as the rocks and branches interrupt the flow of water. Yet, the river doesn't stop or resist. It adapts, flowing around whatever stands in its way." He continues, "Many people, like you, Aiden, think that success is a single path, smooth and clear. But true success comes not from the path being easy, but from our willingness to adapt and keep moving forward, no matter what stands in our way." Aiden listens, his expression softening with understanding. "Your frustrations and doubts," the monk explains, "are like the rocks in the river. They are part of the journey, not barriers to it. When we approach our goals with flexibility and resilience, we learn to flow around our challenges, just as the river does." This metaphorical explanation uses a flowing river as a symbol of resilience and adaptation, illustrating how success comes from persistence, regardless of obstacles. It creates a clear, memorable image that connects directly to Aiden's struggle and provides viewers with a simple, powerful lesson on overcoming challenges. Aiden, visibly moved by the monk's words, asks thoughtfully, "But how can I be like the river? It feels so natural for the water to keep moving. For me, though, obstacles feel heavy and discouraging." The monk smiles, his gaze steady. "That's because, unlike the river, you cling to your worries. When a rock appears, you focus on the rock, not the path around it. If you want to flow like the river, you must learn to release the things that weigh you down." "How?" Aiden asks. "Focus on one goal at a time, and when challenges appear, don't fear them, observe them. Ask yourself, is there a way around? Or perhaps a way through? Keep moving, and let go of the need for a smooth journey." The monk continues, "Most people believe that success is about achieving without obstacles. But true success comes from our ability to adapt to obstacles. Success is not a destination. It's a journey of resilience. Every time you face an obstacle, see it as an opportunity to grow and strengthen your determination. When you encounter stress, doubts, or even failures, the monk explains, pause. Remind yourself that these are just parts of the path, not the end of it. Like the river, allow yourself to keep moving forward, flowing around obstacles without letting them stop you. He adds, remember, Aiden, success isn't always about reaching the finish line the fastest. It's about learning to flow with grace and patience, taking each twist and turn as it comes. The river never questions its direction. It simply moves onward. Asterisk. In this segment, the monk ties a metaphor to practical advice, helping Aiden and the audience understand how to apply the river's resilience and adaptability in daily life. The emphasis is on maintaining focus, embracing challenges, and letting go of the need for a perfect path, providing a clear takeaway on perseverance and the true meaning of success. Aiden sits quietly, absorbing the monk's words. He realizes that success isn't about perfection or a flawless journey. It's about flowing with grace, adapting to whatever comes his way. Just like the river, the monk concludes with a serene smile. Remember, Aiden, life is like the journey of a river. When you release the need for control, when you trust a path even in uncertain times, you'll discover strength and resilience you never knew you had. Success is simply the act of moving forward, step by step, around every rock, through every narrow pass, learning and growing with each bend. When you understand this, even the largest obstacles seem smaller. Aiden nods, his expression filled with newfound clarity. The monk leaves him a final thought. As an old saying goes, the river carves through rock not by strength, but by persistence. Carry this with you, and may it remind you that the journey itself is what shapes you. With a calm and reflective tone, as you go on your own path, remember the lesson of the river. Let go of fear, flow with resilience, and embrace each obstacle as part of the journey to success. Trust yourself and keep moving forward. Thank you for joining us today. May this story inspire you to stay steady on your journey, no matter what lies ahead. Until next time, take care and remember to flow like the river. In this closing segment, the script brings the story full circle, ending with a reflective and uplifting message that encourages viewers to apply the lesson of resilience and adaptability in their own lives. The tone is gentle and wise, leaving the audience with a sense of peace and inspiration. The final lines serve as a heartfelt farewell, reinforcing the story's message.